Matthew McConaughey is opening up about why he and his family moved away from Hollywood. While speaking on the Good Trouble podcast, the Oscar winner shares that before he starred in projects like True Detective and Dallas Buyers Club, he was only seen as the quote rom-com dude, and the genre ultimately led him to leaving Hollywood in 2010.
And I was the rom-com dude, man.
Yep.
That was my lane, and I liked that lane. That lane paid well, and it was working.
Yep.
But the lane was, I was so strong in that lane that anything outside of that lane, dramas and stuff that I wanted to, we're like, no, McConaughey. Hollywood said, no, you should stay there.
Stay there, but you didn't want to.
I didn't want to. So since I couldn't do what I wanted to do, I stopped doing what I was doing, and I moved down to the ranch in Texas, and I went down there and made a pact with my wife and said, I'm not going back to work unless I get offered roles I want to do.
And reflecting on the state of his career was what he needed to set his boundaries.
Man, the devil's in the infinite yeses, not the no's. No is just as important, if not more important, especially if you have some level of success and access. No becomes more important than yes. Because, I mean, we can all look around and see we've over-leveraged our life with yeses and going, geez, oh man, I'm making C minuses and all this shit in my life because I said yes to too many things. I've had many times in my life where I'm going, man, I'm going through autopilot right now. And I may think I'm handling everything all right, but I don't feel any of it. Nothing's personal to me. So I've had times in my life where I said, nope, full stop, no.
And although the 55-year-old, who shares kids Levi, Vita, and Livingston with his wife Camila Alves, doesn't regret taking a stand, he admits that the 2 years after starring in 2009's Ghosts of Girlfriends Past were, quote, wobbly. For Matthew, expecting his eldest child was what he needed as he came to terms with his choice.
Luckily, Camila got pregnant with our first child, so there was purpose coming to look forward to, but I was still like, man's got to work. I got to craft. What do I do? And I didn't, making chimes and working in the garden wasn't cutting it. You know what I mean?
Even so, the actor explains that he turned down a multi-million-dollar film during that time to pursue more serious projects.
But I said no. And I think that was probably what was seen as the most rebellious move in Hollywood by me, because it really sent the signal, he ain't bluffing.
Yeah.
And when you got someone who's not bluffing, there's something attractive about that. I think that's what made Hollywood go, you know what? He's now a new novel idea. He's a new bright idea, a new idea for the Killer Joe, the Dallas Buyers Club, the True Detectives, the Muds. And boy, when those offers came, I was salivating, man. And I just bid on and went back to back to back and worked as much as I could and loved it and felt every bit of it.